Forgive me. Oh my God. Hello to all of you, my beautiful knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr. Nieves, coming back at you with another phenomenal video. You heard me? So my topic today is going to be about thank God. Amen. You know? And what I mean by thank God is not only for like, like thank you for the day, thank you for the food, thank you for, like what you kind of like, you pray, you give him thanks for, but it's like the same thing. But a thank you not only through your worship, not only through your words, not only through your heart, your mind, but also with your actions. That's the big key, and it's coming to me as I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to thank you, as in your action, as in your reflection, as in if God healed you from something and you're truly grateful and you thank Him, then you are willing to never go back there again. You get what I'm saying? Not willing to entertain the same thing that got you in that place in the first place. You get what I'm saying? If God took you and helped you progress and move forward in life, it doesn't mean to go back to your old life. It means to continue to be in amazement and bask in His love, just like you're swimming in it. You know what I'm saying? You're swimming in His love and continue to become the person He's calling you to be. You can thank Him for so many different things. You can thank Him for just even doing good things. You know what I'm saying? Like little things that it's out of your comfort zone to help someone else. Things for your family, even things for people who did you wrong. You thank Him by forgiving others. You thank Him by forgiving yourself. You thank Him by telling Him you love Him. You worship Him. You treat Him like your best friend. That's another form of thanking Him. Doing little things that make such a difference. Respecting yourself, respecting your words, doing something that you should do. Taking action, respecting other people, being there for someone. Not always like a convenience thing for you. Not like I have to get something in order to move or do something, but going out of your way, being a humble servant, being just a servant of serving other people and just giving back. Because God gave us so many beautiful things. It's for us to give and serve to other people, to help give back to them. And I mean serve them like doing good and helping people, not serving them like they're your master or something like that. Absolutely none of that nonsense. But in a sense of helping people, being His light, his joy, the reflection of who God is in you, so God can become more glorified through you. You understand what I'm telling you? So people know it's like, wow, like, because sometimes people who don't have faith in God or believe in God and Jesus, they sometimes don't understand or realize that a lot of good things that happen to them is because God is already working in their life. Just because it's hard for you to admit that God is real or that Jesus is real, and all the sacrifices they did for us, all the things they do for us, does not mean that they're not already at work in your life. You know what I'm saying? God created you. God loves you. You know what I'm saying? So there will come a point in time in your life that it's going to be like, it's going to start clicking and things are just going to start falling into place and all this other stuff. Because it was the same thing for me when I was growing up. I heard about God, I knew about God, but not the way I know Him now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, we go to church, we worship God, but I didn't really feel what that was. I didn't truly understand and grasp the concept of what that is, or who He is, who God and Jesus is. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes it's hard for people to really grasp this because they're so used to the physical thing, like you can feel, see, and all this thing. And it's hard for people to believe that God is real because He's in the unknown. He's in the heavens. You can't see Him, but you can feel Him. You know what I'm saying? You can feel His presence. You can feel. You can just feel it. Like, you just know. It's like something in your spirit. It's like this deep-rooted confirmation of belief that He's real. But since society and life and all these things kind of like you go through in life, they kind of like take that from you. They don't take it from you, but kind of like try to kill that out of you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of program you to make you believe that God is not real. Regardless of how other people may feel or believe and stuff like that. I just feel like if people take more time to truly understand God and His journey and His love beyond what the Bible is saying or stating, because you could do more research, more understanding. There's more information out there to truly understand God and His ways, and there's so many testimonies, to kind of give you like, wow, like if God did it for them, I know He do it for me. Sometimes we walk in this kind of fear of asking for more, or just asking to become better, to heal, for your life to become better, for you to not be poor, to not be broke, to not feel like you're constrained, confined by a paycheck or by circumstances, your environment, all this other stuff. Kind of like that victim mentality, like, oh my God, like I can't. When God gives you the strength and the power to change your life and to do bigger and better things, because that's why He created us all for. We're not meant to be like set in stone. We're not meant to stay the same person. We're meant to grow and blossom. But people fear something they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But God is all about walking in faith, taking leaps of faith, walking in confirmation and trust and conviction that He is real, that He will set me free. He will do big and abundant and exceedingly all over that I ask for. He will set, He will do the impossible. People kind of like, they kind of put God in a box, like God can only do so much in the confines of the depth of how you think, of your imagination. That's why He said imagination is such an important thing, and you need to have childlike wonder, childlike faith. That's basically when we was young and we was kids, we used to imagine so many like outrageous, incredible, and beautiful things. Innocent things, good things, doing good things for others, for ourselves, for our family. But people allow life and their circumstances and their paycheck to kind of destroy that part of them, kind of like die down the fire, that belief, so it becomes hard for people to really be like, oh, and it's always like the science against religion or science against belief, and it's just like even scientists now are admitting the truth of what the Bible been saying the whole time. You get what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like these things you have to understand. You have to you need to have kind of like a logical mind. You know what I'm saying? You need to really be like, okay, so that makes sense. So at one point, scientists was fighting the truth of God and the validity of Jesus Christ and God and all this belief stuff. But now they're like, yeah, like, God is real. Like, there's like proof in the pudding. You can't kill something that made everything. You get what I'm saying? You can't try to play God and act like He don't have no power or say so over everything in this world, in existence, in life. People need to understand that God is beyond what we understand and see, beyond our comprehension. You can pray for something, and God will give you something 10 times better than that you sit there and just don't know what else to do or think, but just say thank you, because He done took your breath away at the magnitude of His power and how He is working in your life. You get what I'm saying? You have to expand your mind. You have to expand your faith. You can't keep being like, oh, this is what this is my reality. This is what you see now. Doesn't mean that's how your life is gonna be. This is what you're going through now. But they doubt that God can take them from all of that: mind, body, soul, spirit, physical, emotional, spiritual, financially, relationship wise, your family wise, the love of your life, all this, all areas, all of you, and upgrade it, level up, prosper to like the next 1,000 level. Like things that people be like, how do you do it? And it's like, God did it. I didn't do it. I just listened and follow and trusted. He did it, not me. So it's just like, listen, God is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to believe, then that's between you and God. You need to get that together. But you can't you can't disprove a proven fact. You get what I'm saying? But with that, like I say, know my videos. I love you. God bless you. I thank you. Happy Saturday. You already know, take the world by storm. And remember, always give thanks to God for all that you have, for all that He gave you, and for all that He will give you. Walk in faith. Walk in your imagination. Walk in belief. Walk in that positivity and that goodness. And you will see how God will instantly, like overnight, transform your life. Because sometimes when you continue to live your life, things just start happening left and right. And it'll be like 5 months. You look back and you'll be like, holy mackerel. Like it's been 5 months, but then you're like, wow, like all these incredible things happened to me because of God. But until my next video, peace.